Welcome to Pyramine's YouTube channel, your go-to source for real estate investment insights. Today, we're delving into the concept of a gross lease. Understanding a gross lease. A gross lease, also known as a full-service lease, is a type of lease agreement commonly used in commercial real estate. Fixed rent. In a gross lease, the tenant pays a fixed monthly rent to the landlord. Unlike some other lease types, the rent amount typically remains consistent throughout the lease term. Included expenses. What sets a gross lease apart is that it includes all or most of the property's operating expenses within the rent. These expenses can encompass items like property taxes, insurance, utilities, maintenance, and even janitorial services. Simplicity for tenants. Gross leases offer simplicity for tenants. They know exactly how much they'll pay each month, and they don't need to worry about additional operating costs. Common in commercial real estate. Gross leases are especially common in commercial real estate, such as office buildings, retail spaces, and industrial properties. They allow landlords to effectively manage and maintain their properties while providing predictability for tenants. Types of gross leases. There are variations of gross leases. Modified gross lease. In this version, while many expenses are included in the rent, some may still be the tenant's responsibility, such as utilities. Single net lease. In this case, the tenant pays the rent and some of the property taxes, while the landlord covers the rest of the expenses. Double net lease. This type of lease typically has the tenant responsible for rent, property taxes, and insurance, while the landlord handles maintenance and common area expenses. Advantages for landlords. Gross leases provide stability for landlords as they have a predictable income stream that covers operating costs and allows for property management. Advantages for tenants. Tenants benefit from the simplicity of a fixed monthly rent, knowing that most of the property's expenses are included. It helps with budgeting and financial planning. Negotiating points. When entering a gross lease agreement, tenants should clarify which expenses are included and if there are any caps or limitations on increases in those expenses. Final thoughts. Gross leases are a common and convenient choice in the commercial real estate world. They provide a level of predictability for both landlords and tenants, making them a valuable option for those seeking stability in their real estate investments. In conclusion, a gross lease is a lease agreement where tenants pay a fixed monthly rent that includes most or all of the property's operating expenses. This arrangement simplifies financial planning for both landlords and tenants and is commonly used in commercial real estate. Subscribe for more insights. Secure your wealth and financial future with Pyramine today.